Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Atomic here. Today we're playing some Car Mechanic 2021. Now, if you haven't seen this video where I built this car and raced it, you need to go back and watch that, and I'll put a link in the description somewhere, maybe right in here. I'll put a link up here, and if you don't see it there, if I can't figure that out, it'll be in the description. So, this car couldn't get any traction off the line. I really had to feather it really bad, first and second. Third gear on, it did good. So, what I want to do is take this car into the car editor, and I want to fix it. I want to make it a badder apple than it already is. So the first thing we're going to do is get out of the game. Okay, so first thing I do is go into my folder where that car lives, and I want to create another folder. So I'm going to hit, I don't know why in the world I can't find copy. And then I'm going to come down here and hit paste. And then I'm going to click, and then click again. All I want to do is back off enough to get that 1 out of there and put a 2 in here. All right, I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Copy, then paste, and then click, and then click. And 2. Okay. I want to take and open this up, and I'm going to go ahead and rename it. I don't want to rename that. I'm going to open mine up in Notepad++. All right, right there where it says Thor, we're going to put atomic _ power. This is going to be an atomic powered car. All right, we're going to hit save. Click off of that. We're going to move this folder out the way, and we're going to bring up the car editor. I'd like to say that if you're on PS5 or Xbox, anything like that, I don't know if you can do this kind of stuff in that. I have no idea about the consoles. I'm on PC, and of course I have this kind of access with PC. So do some research, see if you can do it. Hopefully you can. But if not, all you PC users, you can do it. Okay. Here's the car. Well, it's one of the cars. Let me go down here and pick mine. There's atomic power. I want to go up here, and I want to take that underscore out. Oops. Okay. I'll go ahead and save that. All right. First thing I want to do, let's go ahead and take the body off of it. Let's take a look around. What I'm wanting to do is make this thing an all-wheel drive car. If the front wheels are pulling, the back wheels are pulling, then this thing's going to go without spinning half to death and spinning me into the wall. All right, so we're going to go to suspension. I'm going to go do the front left. I know there's stuff in front of that, but we're just going to go right here. Okay, so there's the axle, but it took this away. There's no spot for that. Let's go down one more. Let's go down to 2. Okay, there it is. Everything looks like it's supposed to. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Now, you'll notice that that's clipping right there I just seen, but it's not a big deal to me. I hope it's not to y'all, but it's not to me. That's just fine for me. For this. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing to the right. I believe I picked the second one. Yep, second one. Okay. So now we got the 4-wheel drive, the front in there. Now I could go all out and try to put a differential here and an axle or drive shaft and all that stuff, but this right here will get the job done, and I'm not looking to try to make a accurate car. So next thing I want to do is go to other, and I want to click on something. Transmission type right here. So it's a rear wheel drive. We want to change that to 4-wheel drive. Technically, it's all-wheel drive. Now I want to increase horsepower on this engine. Let's see. Torque right here is, well, that's torque. But that's the horsepower rating right there. 1014. I don't see a number for the torque. It says torque, but anyway, 1014. I want to increase that. Because if I'm going to go to all this trouble, make this thing a bad apple, I'm going to make it a bad apple. Y'all know what I'm saying? Okay, right here where it says torque mod, let's change that. 1.5. I'll just put a 0.5 in there, and that brought it up to 1531. All right, so let's go down here. I do not want it on the drag strip. I don't want the AI to have it on the drag strip. And I don't want it at the barn, and I don't want it at the auction. The only place I want to find it is the junkyard. That's where I'm going to look for it when I go to look for it. And the rest of this looks good. Okay, let's go ahead and save that. Okay, so now let's get back out here. Let's go down a bit. All right, now let's go to wheels. So one of the problems with making something an all-wheel / four-wheel drive is the fact that the wheels needs to be the same. And I would love to keep the width that this thing's got, but for the sake of this, for me, this is for me. So I'm going to make both wheels the exact same. That way I know that the four-wheel drive is going to work perfectly. Otherwise, if I don't do that, if the game recognizes that the wheels are different sizes, it could cause a problem. So I don't want that. So I'm going to turn this to 245. And then the rim size, 19. And then the profile, 30. Okay, now let's put the body back on, just see what that looks like. Yeah, you can see there's more of a gap there, but that's fine. That's not going to bug me at all. Okay, what else? I am pretty sure that is it. Yeah, we're on wheels. Engine, I've done the other on the suspension. Okay, I think that's it. We're going to save it. We're going to exit. And then we're going to fire up Car Mechanic Simulator. All right, we're back. I'm just going to look at this car right quick, make sure nothing's happened to it, and it didn't. Now, let's go make sure that everything went okay. We're going to go to the salon and find it. It should be there if everything worked like it's supposed to. Look at that bad apple. Look at that bad apple. Oh, that looks like that's one of my, or that is a Cohen's egg. That's CCX. That's Pagani. Okay. There's Cohen's egg, and here we go. So there's my car that I created. Well, I didn't create it. I just kind of helped it out. I ain't got no way of, I can't get in on it. I'm not going to buy this one. I don't know how much it is. Let's see. Yeah, it's $474,000. I'm not going to buy that. Okay, so we know that it worked. If I can hit the right button. There's the car that I, oh yeah, look at the, so you can tell it if you look for it, but if you don't look for it, you can't tell that the wheels, oh, you can tell it's narrow. Now I may, so because the wheel's in a little bit, I may take and when I get the rims, I may offset the rims to bring the tire back out. So I will probably do that. Let's look at this one down here. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, it's all the way to the edge. So I'll probably end up doing that. I'll get some rims to offset that out some. Okay. Anyway, it's in the game. At least I've got this car to go by with what it should look like. All right, so now we got the daunting task of finding that thing in the junkyard. There ain't no tellings how long it's going to take me. Whoops. Let's go ahead and save the game. There's no tellings how long it's going to take me to find that car. So I'm going to spend however much time. Matter of fact, it's 2:10 a.m. right now. And I'll bring y'all back when I find it. And I'll tell you what time it is. All right, you guys are not going to believe this. There it is. I cannot believe it. It only took 2 tries. It's only 2:16. I cannot believe this. But that's it. It's my car. Definitely going to buy this. 21,000. That's all they think of my car? Oh. Let's buy it and let's send it to the garage. Now let's go to the garage. Alright, here we are back at the shop. There's the one I built before. Here's the new one. Let's take it to the car wash. Wash it. Now I'm not gonna treat this like a regular car build, because you've already watched me build one, so you're not gonna watch me build this one. I'm just gonna bring you along for the first probably 2 to 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna cut it out because you done seen it on the other one. And take it to the lift. It's got all 4 tires on it. It's pretty good. Oh no, it don't. All right. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna tell you right now that I'll bring you back when I get it all done. All right. All right, everyone, I'm back. It is now 4:39, and I have just gotten done with these cars, or this car. And as you can see, I painted it a little bit different and painted these a little bit different. It's not the same color as that, even though it looks like it. And painted the motor a little bit different. Basically the same, but I used, that's an orange, and this is red. So, of course, blue. And this is my first, and I don't know how to pronounce it, chameleon. I think I said it right. But it's where the car changes colors. I've always wanted to paint a car of this. I actually seen one of these in person, and it was so cool. You walk around that car and it just changes colors. This one's not doing it too good. You can see a little blue up there. But anyway, I painted it that color. So I'm done with it. Let's take it to the test path. Oh, I didn't show you. The seats has the red, whereas the other one I painted the outside. I left the outside alone, painted the inside, and of course the suspension. Here's how I painted suspension: green and red all throughout. And then the motor's about the same way as the other one. All right. Main thing is, let's see what this thing can do. Like I said, I'd like to be able to hit at least 325 mile an hour. I feel like I may be able to do it, because it was hitting 308, 309, something like that. The other car spinning a little ways down the track before it grabbed, took off. Yeah, you can see it good here. See, that's green, and that changes. I really don't like that color, but I may go back and just paint the thing green. All right, move the car to the diamond. All right, she's bad apple. Bad apple. I gotta go over here first. I gotta set up the gearbox. I'll probably just duplicate what I had over there on the other car. I think. I think that's what I'll do. All right, let's go ahead and get the, let's see how much horsepower we're going to finally have. All right, let's see what this car will do. With all of its high performance plus the, well, the markup's already on there, 1531. So now we just got all the high performance stuff I put on it. Which unless I missed something, I put everything on it, high performance. $4,000 horsepower. 4,000 horsepower. Almost 3,000 foot-pounds of torque. Good grief. What did I have before? 2,600 something. Okay, so I've got to do the gears. Let me move this back out to test path. Let me get the other one in here and let me see what I got this set up as. And I'll just duplicate that. All right, I brought the other car in here. And I took a picture of this. I'm just gonna duplicate what I had on this other one. Won't take me but just a second. All right, that should be at 61. All right, 114. $174. I think that's a little high. 174. Let's bring it down to that. I think that was a little high, if I remember correctly. All right, 229. All right, and fifth gear. 286. And then 349, another gear. 349. $348. And we'll put in one more gear just in case this thing's got enough horsepower to need it. Let's see. I guess we'll make it 395 or something. I mean 495. No, 395. 396. Okay. Let's apply. And let's see how that runs out. Let's close this out. All right. Let's make sure our rating's stuck. Yep. All right, let's just do a warm-up lap. All right, let's see what it'll do. Golly! Just as first saw it out, as quick as I let off the brakes, this thing, 300. What the world? 354 miles an hour. As soon as I let off the brakes, it was just, I think it was spinning still, but I didn't let off the gas. Let's go run. We'll start off with 1/8 of a mile. I couldn't win last time with the 1/8 of a mile. It's not supposed to have my car in here anywhere. I clicked off of that and it's still in there anyway. $350-some mile an hour. Good grief. Golly! 193 in an eighth of a mile. 193 miles an hour. That's, I mean, I think that's one of my cars, or you know, it's the one that it's the Atomic. So he's doing faster. I mean, oh, I didn't even look. Was that another one of them Atomic cars? Man. I can't tell if it is or not. Oh, I mean, you can't tell. Anyway. Golly, that thing's quick. Golly, that thing is quick. Super quick. No, that was a regular. No, there's some Atomic. Oh, it lost down here. Well, that's good. It ain't. I don't want it even in the game, really. Man, that thing don't stand a chance. Seriously. It might have stood a chance. It looks like the wheels moving. It might have stood a chance before I made this into an all-wheel drive. Golly! That car was only doing 137. I was doing 193. Good grief. That's fast. That's fast. Y'all want to sit in the car? It'll be loud. Hold your ears. Golly! 190 mile an hour. I ain't scared of them F1s anymore. I want to build me an F1 wide body. I should have one. Well, let me. I don't think it's gonna. This thing's super quick. 247 miles an hour in a quarter. Hmm. Oh, is that a Lamborghini? Hey, you just bang them gears. That car's fast. I mean, fast. There's one of my cars down there at the bottom. It says, just call me Quincy. Right here. That's actually a guy I know. He's a friend. That's funny how the game uses, names. I guess he's in my friends list or something. And the game pulls it out of it. What am I running against? That thing? Ain't no comp. Nothing's gonna be any comp now. I mean, it still spins. It still spins, but it doesn't go all over the place. It's controllable. Oh, I'm up against me. Up against me. Hmm. Golly, that other car did 241. Wow. Golly, just go click off over 300 mile an hour in a half a mile. My other car was doing 308 miles an hour in a mile. Golly day, that's fast. I'm up against another Konenzig. But it's not atomic power. Let's look at the difference now. So that car over there, of course, it's not the same because that car is probably not built, but it's my car until I went and changed it. I can't even sit there and watch it. I could imagine it just fades out quick. Oh, wow. 304 miles an hour. There's an atomic one, my atomic car down there at the bottom. Let's do this right here. This ought to be interesting right here. Look how fast I leave that car. Golly. Golly. Uh-oh. The McLaren beat. Oops. Let's do that again. That's kind of fun to see how far I leave them. Look at that. It's no competition. Golly! Oh, the wide body didn't win. All that my version of the car didn't win. That looks like my old car to the right. That's similarly close to what I painted it. I imagine I'm gonna walk him. Golly, look at that. Look at that. 350 something. 354 miles an hour. Golly day. That's fast. Oh, I'm up against the wide body. We'll go ahead and set in this one for this one too. Way! I just buried the speedometer. Golly! It looked like it hit 355. It did, 355. Well, it said the McLaren hit 355. How can it do that? I don't care. I won. I'm up against my look two wide. I'm pointing. Two wide bodies, two atomics. I can bet you the end result is going to be a wide body versus an atomic car. All right, this one, let's turn around and look at it like this, because I may not pull that one quite as much since it's an atomic car. Golly, I'm still pulling it pretty darn good. Banging gears. I'm stop pulling it right there. I hit 355 again. He wasn't far behind me. Who's gonna win? I imagine I'd walk at F1, but you never know. Yep, walk the F1. Oh, I hit the gears too quick. Things flying. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed it. There's my two bad apples. But this is when I was building that one and I didn't think I was going to get traction, which I didn't. That's what I had in mind, was making it an all-wheel drive / four-wheel drive, and that way I knowed I would be able to get traction. Even though this one, well, that one would have gotten traction with its horsepower, but since this one's about almost double of what the other one had, so it's naturally not getting traction off the line. But anyway, hope y'all liked it. Come back to the next one. Until then, hope you have a good day or night. Peace out.